Well, I got a lot more done today than I planned on. My goal was to get the templates cut out for the Carlson Contender, and we did manage to do that. I got the templates cut out in cardboard, transferred those over to the marine plywood that was supplied to me for this job. Nice piece of wood. Forgot about the screws that were in it, so the saw hit a few of those screws and took out my blades, so that kind of cut me back a little bit on time, but it's all good. A lot more work than I thought. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea how crooked that is. So the hole that they cut, I didn't have a whole lot of choice. I just went ahead and went with the same thing because I'm going to fill all those cracks. I'm going to grind a canoe shape all the way around that on the inside and outside, and we're going to resin that really heavily to where the wood soaks all the resin up, and then we're going to fill in all the cracks on the outside here with epoxy resin putty mix with chopped fiberglass. That's going to be on the back. So on the inside, we managed to get this pieces cut out too. So it was quite a bit of a chore getting that in there. Not as bad as I thought. A little bit of a fitting. Then we beat that in there pretty tight, so it's in there pretty tight. So the next job is to get the dowels put in and fill in all the holes and get that prepped up. So back here, it's nice. I have a nice edge down here that I kind of wanted, this edge down here, which kind of changed the plan. I wasn't sure if I was going to have a good bonding area for some fiberglass. So revision number 7. So I'm not going to raise the spine here, the spar or the spine, or whatever you want to call it, this 2x4 that runs across the boat. I'm not going to raise it. I was going to add a piece. I'm not going to do that now that I can see that it's pretty strong. At the most I'll do is double this piece. I have enough room. I can put 2 here side by side, but I think it's completely unnecessary. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and add this. We're going to use stainless steel marine wood screws and wooden dowels. We're going to attach that gusset to the spar or spine, or whatever you want to call this thing, and then we're going to attach that to the transom board. And then on here we're going to go all the way down through the top down to here with 1/2-inch dowels all the way down, and then on the bottom we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, probably 8 dowels from the bottom up. Of course, it'll be epoxied in. I'm not sure about doing anything from the sides yet into here. I'm just not sure. I'm trying to get rid of, I don't want any flex in here. I'm trying to get rid of this flex idea that's going to be inherent in this. Now, this is probably going to be fine. The motor hangs off the top of the transom and the weight pushes on the bottom. I don't think it's going to flex. What I'm just trying to do is move all that energy to the center, because I just don't want to. What I don't want is, it's mostly aesthetics. If this starts to flex at all, it's going to crack. So the resin I'm going to use is a little bit more flexible. It's going to be on the back, so if it flexes, it's not going to crack that and make that look horrible. Back here, I've decided that we are going to use a fiberglass mat. We're going to go ahead and resin and fiberglass this in a little bit, so we're going to do a nice little video on that. Like I said, this is my first major structural repair, really. I don't know, there's not much. I've done some other stuff that's been pretty easy. This is going to be the most challenging because of the weight of the motor. It's going to get a Tower Power 6-cylinder Mercury on it. I think it's going to be stronger than it was. But I'm really proud of how things came out today. We got a lot more done than was planned, and Feels good. Fun stuff. I love it. If this was my boat, I'd go through this thing. But we're just doing the transom for this gentleman. If he wants to do some more, we definitely can. So just an update. We did pretty good. We started from basically just scrubbing this out and rinsing out with soap and water. Degreased it. Put the fan on it for 2 or 3 days and dried it out in the garage. Sat in the garage for about 2 or 3 weeks just because of the weather. We had snow and very, very low temperatures in the teens here. So of course we weren't going to be doing any repair work here. So first decent day, and first decent day I actually physically felt like doing it. Got out here and knocked it out. Got a lot more done. I was just planning on doing the templates, but we got everything in. Nice piece of wood. So tomorrow is going to be screws and dowel placement. And once screws and dowels are in and sealed up, then it's going to be resin time. So we're hoping to have this thing done before my trip to New Mexico and Texas, which is second week of February. If it takes a little longer, I may stay just enough to get this done. So this is third or fourth video on it. You can see the beginning and the end of this thing. I'm debating whether I'm going to pull all these out, all the holes and everything. I'm debating whether just to go ahead and take them all out, plug them all off, sand it all down, seal it, and let them put it what they want in. But I don't know. You know, the thing about these projects is they'll never stop, and you can keep on going forever. And I have to figure out a stopping point. So I've pretty much been commissioned to do the transom repair, and we're going to just stick with that. And it's going to be nice. It's going to be strong. It's going to be seaworthy when it's done. It won't be, painted or anything, but it'll be seaworthy and be ready for that tower power.